The sun hammered the Syrian steppe, not far from Homs, as we chased a rumor, a shepherd's tale of strange circles revealed by winter rains. Our drone had scanned the barren landscape for days, finding nothing but heat haze and goat trails. We were ready to give up when Lena, our drone operator, shouted over the radio, "Josh, you need to see this, now!" We crowded around her monitor, and there it was, a massive, perfect circle etched into the desert floor. It was a geometric anomaly, a giant's bullseye, too precise to be natural. My heart pounded. This was no legend, this was real, ancient, and monumental. The fatigue vanished, replaced by adrenaline. We grabbed our gear and hurried to the site. On the ground, the drawing became a series of huge, undulating mounds, collapsed walls, not natural hills. Standing at the edge, I felt dwarfed by history. We'd found the skeleton of a lost fortress, swallowed by the desert. The silence was profound, but I could almost hear echoes of the past, bronze clanging, centuries shouting, a community thriving here millennia ago. We were at the doorway to a forgotten world, about to unlock a chapter of history no one knew existed. The real expedition was just beginning. The desert had kept its secret for thousands of years. Now, it was our turn to listen. The past was calling, and we were ready to answer. The journey into the unknown had begun. The fortress stands on the fringe of the Fertile Crescent, a strategic corridor in western Syria, a crossroads for trade and armies for millennia. Its location is a masterstroke of ancient military strategy, a subtle rise with a 360-degree view, perfect for spotting friend or foe. Built near an ancient wadi, its builders secured a vital, if seasonal, water source, crucial for survival and siege. This wasn't just a defensive outpost, it was a statement of dominance over trade and territory. The region, often overlooked in history, was a frontier where cultures clashed and innovations emerged. A fortress of this scale means this marginal land was anything but. It was a prize worth defending. Its existence forces us to rethink the importance of these borderlands. Every stone is a testament to people who didn't just survive, they thrived, projecting power from the edge of the known world. The location isn't just a backdrop, it's a key character in the story. Understanding the land is the first step to understanding the fortress. Here, civilization's boundaries were redrawn. How old was this place? To find out, we turned to optically stimulated luminescence, OSL. We sampled sediment from beneath the deepest stones, grains last touched by sunlight when the walls were built. In the lab, a tiny glow revealed the truth. The fortress was built around 3000 BCE, 5,000 years ago. It stood when Stonehenge was new, when Sumer and Egypt were rising. This wasn't just old, it was a relic from the dawn of cities. Radiocarbon dating of charcoal and bones confirmed the timeline. Centuries of occupation, rebuilding, and eventual abandonment. The fortress grew in phases, its central citadel the oldest, later expanded by generations. It was a living, evolving entity, a silent witness to the persistence of its people. Dating it wasn't just about numbers, it was about placing it in the grand sweep of human history. This site rewrote the timeline for fortifications in the region. The past was deeper and more complex than we'd ever imagined. Each layer told a new story. The fortress was a bridge across millennia. What set this fortress apart was its design. 3 massive, concentric circular walls, a rarity for the Bronze Age. The outer wall spanned nearly half a mile, enclosing a city, not just a garrison. Built from huge stones and mud brick, the walls were once 30 feet high and 20 feet thick, sloped for defense. 4 monumental gates faced the cardinal points, each with complex, multi-chambered gatehouses, traps for attackers. This level of military engineering was centuries ahead of its time. At the center, a raised platform and open plaza hinted at a central authority, perhaps a king, priest, or both. The circular plan suggested cosmic or religious significance, not just military might. The fortress was a symbol, power, order, and a worldview set in stone. Its builders mastered geometry, logistics, and defense. This was more than a fortress, it was a statement, a city, a sanctuary, and a symbol, all in one. The design was a marvel of its age. Excavating the fortress, we uncovered the daily life of its people, pottery, tools, and art. The pottery was unique, blending Mesopotamian and Levantine styles, decorated with never-before-seen patterns. In workshops, we found evidence of advanced bronze working, molds, spilled metal, and finely crafted weapons. These people were artisans and engineers, not just warriors. Among the ruins, we found carved stone seals, miniature masterpieces, each a personal signature, depicting animals, gods, and rulers. One seal showed a king or priest before an altar, hinting at centralized power. Environmental clues, pollen, seeds, animal bones, revealed a mixed economy, irrigated crops, herded flocks, and wild game. They mastered agriculture and hunting, thriving in a harsh land. This was a sophisticated urban society with deep roots in the wild steppe. Their artifacts told a story of innovation and identity. The fortress was alive with culture and craft. Who built this fortress? No inscriptions remain, only clues in stone and clay. The scale points to a powerful centralized society, likely a local kingdom controlling trade routes. Their pottery and architecture were unique, not mere copies of Mesopotamia or Egypt. They may have been early Semitic speakers, ancestors of the Amorites or Canaanites, or a coalition of tribes united for defense and trade. The circular design and 4 gates could symbolize unity among clans. Their identity remains a mystery, but their achievements are clear: master engineers, artisans, and warriors. They flourished for centuries, then vanished, perhaps due to climate, conquest, or migration. Their disappearance is as enigmatic as their rise. The questions they left behind drive our research. Their legacy is written in stone, waiting to be fully understood. This discovery doesn't just add a footnote, it rewrites the story of civilization. The fortress, dated to 3000 BCE, proves that complex fortified societies existed in the Levant 1,000 years earlier than believed. It challenges the idea that civilization began only in the great river valleys. Here, in the so-called margins, people were innovating, building, defending, and thriving. The advanced design raises questions about the flow of knowledge and the sophistication of the early Bronze Age. Was this circular plan a local invention or evidence of lost connections? The find reminds us that history is alive. One discovery can change everything. There are still lost kingdoms and ghost civilizations waiting beneath the sands. The story of humanity is richer and more complex than we ever imagined. This fortress is proof. Why does a 5,000-year-old fortress matter today? It's a story of resilience, innovation, and community. Timeless lessons for a world facing climate and resource challenges. The builders mastered water management and agriculture in a harsh land. Their story is a source of pride and identity for the region, connecting people to a deep, shared past. The site is a beacon for education and scientific collaboration, drawing experts and students from around the world. It's a living laboratory, inspiring curiosity and discovery. The fortress reminds us of our drive to build, to endure, and to leave a mark. Its legacy endures in stone and spirit. When we stand before these walls, we connect with our ancestors and with ourselves. The story continues, echoing through time. As the sun sets, shadows stretch across the ancient walls, bringing the fortress to life once more. Our work is just beginning. Each trench and artifact adds to the story of this lost kingdom. The central citadel still guards its secrets, rituals, rulers, and forgotten gods. This discovery reshapes our understanding of the ancient world, revealing a civilization more advanced and powerful than we imagined. They were pioneers, engineers, and creators at the crossroads of empires. Their fortress is a declaration of existence, finally heard after 5 millennia. It's a monument to human resilience and ingenuity. The people who built it faced hardship, but left a masterpiece that endures. Their story is a lesson for all time, a testament to unity and ambition. As we uncover their secrets, we uncover our own. The whispers in the sand have become a roar, and the world is listening.